Hey guys, how are ya? So I decided to do a quick video for you guys because I haven't really given you a reading in the past few weeks, and now that spring has sprung and it's Easter, Passover, April Fool's Day, I thought why not? April 1st, Sunday would be a great day to give you guys some insight for today and this week ahead. So happy for all of those three things I mentioned, and for those who celebrate each and every one of them. You know, even if you decide to play pranks on people today. Happy April Fool's Day. Okay, but so this is not a prank. I am using the Earth Magic deck. So if you would, please take a moment and see if either 1, 2, or 3 sticks out for you for a message for today and the week ahead, okay? Give you just a moment. If you have chosen number 1, we have here crystals and focus. And no, sometimes we need to do just that. So it's interesting that I'm pulling this card because prior to picking the 3 cards for you guys, I actually decided to shuffle the deck for myself to give me a message for myself beforehand. And I actually chose 2 cards. It was Fog, which stood for Veiled, and then it was Forest, which stood for Breath. But so this card sort of reminds me of the Fog card. Now I know this is different. This says crystals and stuff. But so the reason I am relating that is because I feel like right now you may be in a time of confusion, and that's where that Fog card, that Veiled card comes in. With the fog, you know, you can't, if it's thick enough, you can't see what's in front of you, right? Which means that you don't have a direction and you don't know which way you're going and what you're doing. So I feel like through focus, okay, so if you've been in sort of a state of confusion or just uncertainty, unknowing, if you will, I feel like you need to sort of take the time, or even really like create a list, jot down what it is, the things you want to accomplish, okay? And then prioritize those, literally, like number 1 is your first choice. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? And then take that one specifically and write down any steps underneath that you've already taken. And if you haven't already taken steps, then write down the steps you would need to do so. All right, so create like a checklist for yourself, a to-do list for yourself. And that's where the focus comes in, because I feel like you're going to have to really prioritize and organize yourself, your mental state, quite honestly, right? Because that's your mentality, that's what would be confused and sort of in a fog, so to speak. But so I feel like this is saying that you need to like prioritize and focus on one thing at a time. And now this stone looks very much like amethyst, okay, this crystal, throughout this whole picture, looks like amethyst. And amethyst will actually help you with, I'll say a balancing, of all your energy centers within the body, but also balancing within your heart and your mind so that you can focus on things, okay? It can help you to prioritize and organize. So if you don't have an amethyst, maybe just, you know, go to a metaphysical shop down the street or whatever and just pick up a tumbled stone. It doesn't have to be anything big, okay? They're just a couple bucks. So, but amethyst would be good for you to have. I'm also getting, if you decide to choose so, to place it under your pillow at night, because then you can, while you're sleeping, you can really absorb its energies and it will help to give you more clarifying dreams, okay? Do you get that? I hope you understand all that. So focus, prioritize, organize, amethyst. There you go. Okay, moving on. If you have chosen number 2, we have here clouds, shape-shifting. Now, I like this, okay? So yes, have you ever just laid out and literally looked up at the sky, looked at the clouds, and tried to see what shapes they make? So, but with this, the clouds are always changing, right? The shape of clouds are always changing. I feel like you yourself well, we are always changing, right? I mean, there may be times that we're stuck in a rut for, you know, X amount of time, and that's okay. That's how it is. But we always evolve. We do. We always evolve. We always grow. And ultimately, that's what we want to do. So I feel like right now, you have a blank canvas. Okay, that's the image that I have in my mind, a blank canvas. You literally could paint your life, rewrite your life any way you so choose to. You can shift yourself into any shape that you want, okay? Does that make sense? And I know that may seem overwhelming for some. I will admit I'm a bit in this phase myself. I don't so much find it overwhelming as I just find it more annoying than anything, and I can't really make up my own damn mind. But I know that that's coming. But so I feel like you have an opportunity to make your life the way you want it to. I do also feel like that within the next few weeks, you're actually going to have a physical opportunity come in, and it could just be like word of mouth that someone just mentions, hey, you know, this opened up. I feel like you would be really good at this or whatever. Take that into consideration. I'm not saying that you go and do it, but when you see opportunities coming in, know that your life is starting to take shape, okay? And that's really important. But so I feel like if you chose number 2, you're like a cloud right now, and you can change what it is you're doing at any given time. So really take that into consideration and allow yourself the opportunity to go out and grasp or reach out and grasp opportunities that come your way. Okay, does that really make sense? I know I'm saying the word opportunity a lot, but I feel like that's because that's what's coming for you, and it's like right at your doorstep, so you need to really like understand that. Okay, so your life is a blank canvas right now. Do what you will with it. Make it awesome. All right, so moving on to the last card, number 3, we have here Lotus Flower, Unfoldment. Now what's interesting is I feel like there's sort of a theme, a story with these 3 cards, right? So if you couldn't pick between 1, 2, or 3 and you wanted to listen to this entire video, I feel like you really could, because, you know, you had the first card, which was focus, okay? So focusing on what you want. Then you have the ship shaping. When you start focusing on what you want, you can shape your life to the way you want it to be, right? And then that's where everything will unfold. Does that make sense? And I mean, even with a lotus flowers do really mean growth. I mean, they come up through murky waters. They do. That's how they grow. They grow in ponds and even swamps, okay? I've seen them like in just not that great water, okay? I'm going to be serious. But so I feel like that's what you're going through right now. You're coming out of a phase of either just negativity, of being stuck, of confusion, whatever it is. You're already unfolding up and out of it. And that's great, because I feel like you are on a new path, you're on a new journey, a new chapter in your life. And that's what you want, though, because you're leveling up, all right? You're getting higher, you're ascending, you're leveling up, and you're definitely getting to where you are meant to be in your life now and in the near future, all right? So sort of a direct message with number 3. Also with this, if you see the sun shining over here, so I'm getting a lot of clarity, a lot of light coming in for you, and that's pretty awesome. So revel in this, seriously, like swim in this. And I'm not even just saying swim because the water element here, but really swim in this. This is exciting. You are on a new path. Enjoy it. Literally enjoy every step of this, because it's only going to get better from here. It really will. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday and a wonderful week as well. I will see you guys next time. Bye.